Hello, everybody. Jess Los back with SBCA's weekly update once again. Busy week. We're leading into an OQM. We're also thinking about BCMC, so that keeps our staff really busy. A lot of good things happening there. But one other thing that happened this week was a membership committee meeting, and we are very active with membership right now. We are actually having a membership drive later today, call-a-thon, if you will. We're going to have some of our members helping out with that as well as our staff. And it's really just meant to put a date on the calendar to try to put some effort toward that. It's easy to put off. It's like, oh yeah, I'll call them next week. I'll call them later. But this is the day. This is going to be what it is. And I wanted to, just kind of thank the people that are going to help us out with that, including Joe Halteman, Gene Frogale, Tony Acampa, who's done a lot of work with that. He's been doing a great job. Rudy Lockhart, Luke Gowdy, Jason Padilla, and Mike Callahan, as well as all of our wonderful staff members are going to be making those calls. So if you're a non-member, you might get a phone call this afternoon, answer it and say, hey, yeah, I'd love to join SBCA, because why wouldn't everybody? But, that is one of the things that, we've been doing a really good job of this year. And I wanted to share a graph with you. So give me just a moment here as we look into this and kind of show you what our membership effort has been going at for the last year, almost a year. Let me get to this next slide here. And there we go. You can kind of see that we've been in a really good trend. Our goal is 800 by September for BCMC. BCMC is early this year, just another reminder there. But you can see that trend. And what I wanted to show is kind of the last 2 months. That's been a pretty good trend right there. 2 months ago, our staff did one of these call-a-thons. And that was kind of when it kicked off, that upward progression, the most recent one anyway. And it's really important to just reach out, talk to non-members, understand, what would it take for you to join SBCA? Do you understand everything SBCA offers? So as our members, even the supply side, everybody that comes in contact with component manufacturers, bring up SBCA. If they have questions about it, if you can't answer them, send them our way. Let them know the website. Obviously, they can call us, email us. All of our staff members are very good at talking about SBCA membership at this point. So not only that, also associate members, we love them. Anybody that you think would benefit from being in contact with more component manufacturers would be a great associate member. We value them, whether they're coming to BCMC, if they'd like to advertise in the magazine or at least get their name out that way, or come to the OQMs. There's a lot of great opportunities for our associate members. And last but not least, also our framer members. We've got a great framer group, National Framers Council. They're very active. We are figuring out ways for SBCA and NFC to work together, the component manufacturers and the framers, which makes sense because, trusses need to be installed and installers need trusses if they're going to frame efficiently. So it makes a lot of sense there. We are going to put together some sort, and this is a tease, this isn't, the exact thing. We're going to put together some kind of a competition or kind of a reward system for component manufacturers that are, will recruit their framer members. And think about it, framers have a different, scope of work in different parts of the country. Think of anybody that's installing trusses. If they're putting them on the walls or, one way or another, or installing wall panels, those are folks that can benefit from participating with the Framers Council. Frame Safe is a great opportunity for them to have very framer-specific techniques to learn about safety, to have those programs, to be able to relate to those, to go back and point to them whenever they need to. And, the OSHA people like it as well. So that is it. We've got a lot of membership activity going on. One thing I did want to bring up, had a call, actually it was an email from a builder, and I'll kind of just leave it at that, at who it was, but they had a lot of questions on some long span trusses. And I would encourage component manufacturers, everybody in the industry, go back and, just be able to talk off the cuff about long span trusses. And that's 60 feet and longer, all the different things that are entail with those trusses, because we want everybody to have accurate information. We've got resources on that on our website. We've got documents. BCSI is a great one, but we also have summary sheets too that are available. And component manufacturers, talk to your coworkers, talk to your staff to make sure that they know the right way to lead builders, homeowners, architects, engineers down the right path when it does come to long span trusses, because those are one of the things that we want to make sure everybody is safely installing and, make sure that they get installed properly too. So along those lines. With that, that's kind of it for this week. I always have a goal of about 5 minutes. I think I'm right there within about 10 seconds. So with that, we will talk to you next week. Till then, peaks up, press on, and have a great week. Goodbye.